Alexey Navalny's chief aide has a message for the Kremlin. Leonid Volkov, speaking to CNN, says he believes the Russian president is responsible for the suspected poisoning of one of the world's most famous Kremlin critics. Navalny remains in a coma in a Berlin hospital, and the Russian government is refusing to launch an investigation to find out exactly what happened to him. CNN's Phil Black is in Berlin, where he caught up with Alexey Navalny's right-hand man. And what specifically did he tell you, Phil?
Well, Becky, this was the first time we'd heard from someone within Navalny's inner circle since he was brought here to Berlin's Charité hospital, and doctors pretty quickly determined that he had been poisoned. They determined the group of chemicals they believe that poison comes from, but not the specific substance, and that is the fact the Kremlin and its spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, have latched on to in justifying why Russian authorities have not yet launched an investigation into what happened to Navalny. Now, when we spoke to Leonid Volkov, Navalny's long-standing friend, colleague, trusted advisor, he said that response from the Kremlin is just one factor that shows the Russian state was in some way involved in the attempted assassination of Alexey Navalny. Take a listen.
I strongly believe it's either the state or some, or the part of the state. So as of now, we don't have a proof that Putin ordered it. So it might be some of the government agencies, but the level of organization, the poisons that they used, it's not something you can buy in a pharmacy, in a drugstore next corner, right? And the level of organization of the whole cover-up operation, how the doctors reacted, how the Kremlin propaganda built up, also the official reaction by Putin himself when talking to international leaders, the reaction of Putin's spokesperson Peskov, their refusal even to open up a criminal investigation proves that Mr. Putin is responsible.
Now, Russia denies trying to harm Navalny in any way. But if Navalny's supporters are right, the key question is, why now? After 10 years of effective, determined activism against Vladimir Putin and the Russian political system, why would people within the Russian state now risk doing him harm, perhaps trying to kill him, and perhaps creating a political martyr in the process? Well, Navalny's supporters, including Volkov, believe that there are two factors based upon the timing. One is Belarus, the recent large-scale protests there against those disputed presidential elections. Those protests were supported by Alexey Navalny. More than that, he called for Russians to do the same in Russia, to show the same determination and passion in trying to overcome and throw down their leadership as well. And we know that Vladimir Putin loathes the ideas of those sorts of street-based revolutions. It's something that he's talked about at length over the years. The other possible factor based upon timing are the coming municipal elections across Russia, where Navalny's political organization has been preparing with a campaign encouraging tactical voting. It was a method that they used to some success in Moscow's assembly elections last year, where they were able to deprive pro-Putin candidates of victory, and there is the theory that maybe that was looking to be successful again and proving to be yet another irritation to the ruling party and the political system there. But ultimately, it's believed that someone made a decision that removing Alexey Navalny from the political life in Russia permanently, well, the benefits of that would outweigh any possible problems or irritations that could come from the outrage it would cause his many supporters, Becky.
And what's his condition at present?
So another update from the hospital here behind me just today. Serious but stable. He is still in intensive care. He is still in a medically induced coma. He is still breathing through a ventilator. So serious, but they believe that there is no imminent acute threat to his life. So he's now looking at that very long, slow recovery, and they made the point yet again today that they do not know what the long-term consequences to his health or his quality of life as a result of his experiences will be.